Hey everybody, it's Chris, and I'm here once again with another one of my collection update videos. Generally, I like to post these things at the end of said month, or at the beginning of the following month, seeing as how it's June 27th, 2018. The end of June, yeah, this video, I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I had to wait a while to receive some of the anime DVDs that I ordered because a few things were in back stock. So I ended up ordering this stuff on June 29th originally via the Right Stuff. They had a big, huge DVD blowout sale going on there. But a few of the things, like I said, were backordered or out of stock, so I had to wait a lot longer to receive them. I actually got all my stuff on June 19th, and I've just been putting this video off for a while. So this is going to be everything that I purchased in the month of May 2018. I've got a lot of anime DVDs this month and a lot of comic books, but I'm gonna do the comic books in a separate video because I got a lot of stuff. So let me get started here. I'm going to start with the video games that I bought this month because I actually did buy a few video games. So I finally got Ultra Moon for my 2DS XL for 3DS system. I never played the original games, so I can't comment on that, but I will say that this game is a lot of fun. It's a lot different from your traditional Pokemon game. I like what they did. I was a little scared that it wouldn't be as good as some of the other ones because there's absence of gym leaders and things like that. But it kept, what they did have there kept the story going. I do feel like this game was a little bit on the easier side because there's all these check markers and things that you have to, it'll show you on the map where to go next and things. And a lot of the Pokemon battles against the various trainers and things I thought were really easy. A lot of the trainers don't have more than 2 or 3 Pokemon in this game, so yeah, I've logged probably about 25 or 30 hours on that. And I also played more of my X game too, and surprisingly, I really enjoy both of them, although I will say with Ultra Moon, it does feel a tad bit easier. I think I'm done with most of the trials, as far as I've been playing, so we'll see what the future holds, because I know there's a lot of after story events or additional things to do, which they expanded this game with. So I definitely recommend this game. It's a lot of fun if you're a Pokemon fan. I recommend playing this. And I paid about $33, so I got this off of eBay actually. And then next up I have, I went to a GameStop, and I got a few games for my PS3. I got Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. I've been meaning to check this game out for a while. I paid $6 for this game, so I've seen it go for a lot more online. I bought this used, obviously it's GameStop, and it looks pretty fun. I haven't played any of these yet, so I'll have to keep you updated on that when I actually get around to playing them. And then I also got via GameStop, I got this game called Beyond Two Souls. It has Ellen Page and William Dafoe as, 2 of the main characters voicing the characters and their likeness and whatnot. I've heard that this game is more of an interactive movie, if anything. But if you've played this, let me know in the comments, tell me what you think. Yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. Seems like it has some sort of sci-fi, sci-fi setting and whatnot, so I'll have to check this game out eventually and let you know what I think. And if you've played any of these, let me know what you think about them. Alright, now moving on to all of the anime that I bought this month, I'm going to show you everything that I bought via the Right Stuff DVD sale. That they had their Right Stuff Memorial Day DVD blowout sale or something like that. I actually bought more than what I'm showing in this video because I ended up buying my sister 5 or 6 series that were really cheap. I gave them to her already for her birthday. So the first one I got was the Bodacious Space Pirates Abyss of Hyperspace movie. I own the Parent series I think this is like a follow-up or like another just story set in the same universe or something. I don't know. I haven't watched the original series, but I'm looking forward to checking this show out at some point. I paid $7.50 for the movie, so pretty good deal. All these are really great deals. And then I also got this show called Celestial Method. I've been meaning to check this one out for a while too. It's like about kids and an alien or something like that. It was like $12.50, so yeah, I'll get around to watching a lot of these at some point. I have a lot of in my backlog now, and this like just adds more to it. So Celestial Method was another one I got. And then another show I've been wanting to check out for a while that they had on sale, and it seems like something I'd enjoy. I don't hear too much about it, so also, yeah, if you've seen any of these, let me know in the comments what you thought. It's this show called Devils and Realist. It seems interesting, some sort of like angels versus demons at a boarding school or something like that. I don't know, it seems like an interesting little show. It's 12 episodes, yeah, 12 episodes, so there's that. And then I actually had I actually ordered this a while back, but it got tied up with a pre-order, so I ended up canceling that order so I could get this a little bit sooner and then just ordering all my pre-order items together because, like, they're weird about shipping things out in separate, shipments. So, I ended up getting this. I paid like $2 extra for it than what I had originally paid for, but I got this show called Fantastic Detective Labyrinth. I paid like $12.50 for this one. It's a release via the Right Stuff, like their Lucky Penny Nozomi label. I haven't heard too much about this show. I remember when they licensed it that I was like, what is this show? So, I like mystery shows. So it'll be interesting to see how that one turns out, considering I've never heard anything really about it or anybody really talk about it. And then I also got, I'm going to probably butcher this, Fate Khalid Linear Prisma Ilia, Season 2 and Season 3? So Season 2 and Season 3, it's like a magical girl spin-off of Ilia from the Fate Stay Night series. I own Season 1, I bought that a couple, like, Christmases ago during one of the Right Stuff, holiday sales. I paid like $10 for it. And these were, I want to say, either $10 or $12 or something like that. So just to fill in some of the gaps in my collection, I decided to get these two right here. So it'll be interesting to see it. I do like magical girl shows, and I did like the original Fate Stay Night anime. I know there's like so many different like adaptations and spin-offs that follow like the various different routes and things like that. But I do own the original Fate Stay Night anime, and I enjoyed that for the most part. So it'll be interesting to see how these two little spin-off seasons work out. And I still have to watch the first season, so there's that too. And then another show I've been wanting to check out for a while that I got for $10. It's another Right Stuff Nozomi Lucky Penny release. It's a show called Gasaraki. It's a Sunrise series. It involves mecha and like mysticism or something. It's considered by most like an anime classic. It was originally released by ADV Films. They lost the license to that, and then Right Stuff picked up the license for it. And this is like, I think, the second or third maybe collection release that they did for this show. So it'll be interesting to watch this eventually. I do like a lot of Sunrise shows. I also like a lot of mecha shows, so it'll be interesting to see how this one holds up. Also, like I said, once again, sorry for the glare. These are all in the plastic packaging, so if there's a glare on there, I'm sorry about that. Alright, what else do I get? And then another show I got, I had seen some of the original Gatchaman, and I used to own like one of the box sets that ADV released back in the day. So I would like to reacquire the original Gatchaman series at some point, but I own Gatchaman Crowds already, so I got the second season, which is Gatchaman Crowds Insight. This I paid $15 for. I kind of added this onto one of my pre-order orders just to get free shipping, and I wasn't expecting it to ship out until all my pre-orders are ready, but it shipped out. They combined my shipping, which was awesome, so I got this a little bit early. Gatchaman Crowd's Insights. Yep, this is the second season. I look forward to actually watching the first season and this one in conjunction because I do like what I've like little trailers and snippets and things that I've seen of it. So it seems really interesting and something like more serious that I'd actually like. So looking forward to watching this eventually. And then another show, like I'm not really big on like slice of life, moe, cute girls doing cute things sort of series. I think like I own maybe like one or two of those sort of shows, and I actually haven't even gotten around to watching them. Just the mundaneness, I guess, doesn't really all appeal to me. I'd rather watch like a sci-fi action serious sort of show. Although I do like a lot of different genres, but I ended up getting this show because I mean it seemed cute, and I haven't also seen a lot of like the food animes, like Food Wars, and I think there's a couple other ones, and I do like watching like things like the Food Network on occasion. So I bought this show just because it was on the cheaper side. I never had really heard of it, and it seemed like I like the opening theme for it too. So I got this show called Gourmet Girl Graffiti. Not too sure about this one. I'll have to watch this at some point. Again, if you've seen it, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Is it style, substance, over substance? Like, is it interesting? I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never been a really big fan of cute girls doing cute things. I almost bought a show called Non Bayori, I think it's called. There were 2 seasons of that on there, and I've heard really good reviews about that one, but like, once again, it's not a favorite genre of mine, so I decided to get this one because it was like only 12 episodes and pretty self-contained, so. And then another show I've been meaning to purchase, like, since back in the heyday of ADV Films was this show called Mezzo, and they had the complete collection for Mezzo for only $7.50. So I was like, I need to finally get this series. This is the television series, not the hentai that was released. That was like 2 or 3 episodes. The character designer I think is the same guy who did like the character designs for Kite and Wizard Barristers, I believe. So Mezzo, it's like a little action series. It's like 12 or 13 episodes. I liked the trailer that I saw. It seemed really funny and like action packed. So I will get around to watching this eventually, just like everything else in this pile. And then another show. Yeah, I bought a lot of anime this one. Another show I got was the show called Recan. It's like about a girl, like a supernatural comedy, I guess, about a girl that can see and like talk to ghosts or something. I've been wanting to check this one out for a while. I've seen it on sale a couple times and just, passed on it. So I'm gonna get around to watching this one eventually too. Not much else to say about that one. And then another show, I know they recently had a Kickstarter for it, I believe, or there's some new adaptation coming forward for this show, or like some sort of special edition. I don't remember. I remember there being a Kickstarter of some kind for this show called Riding Bean. This is an anime ego release. I like older anime. I like older animation. I like shows like this, like something that might have been released via like, Central Park Media or something like that. So I don't own too many releases by this company, but this was only $5. So I figured I didn't have much to lose. It's like a 45-50 minute OVA. That involves cars and like action and stuff like that. So definitely seems like something I'd enjoy. I'll get around to watching this one like the rest of these soon. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing this one since a lot of people seem to really like it. So, and then eventually if they do come out with a newer series, I'll already know like some of the, plot points or ideas or whatever. So, yeah, looking forward to watching Riding Bean eventually. And then another movie that I actually bought via the sale, I actually owned it a while back. It's not like a high favorite of mine, but I did enjoy it slightly. I do own a newer adaptation of it, a television series that they released, that Bandai Entertainment released a while back when they were still a company. It's this movie called Toward the Terra. This is actually pretty enjoyable. It is like, it's an older movie. I think it came out in like 1979 or 1980. It's a little boring in some places, and it just kind of jumps around a lot. But I feel like with the television series, which I have yet to watch, they have more time to further develop the characters and some of the time skips that happen within the movie time frame. This was released by Nozomi, Right Stuff, another release by them. So it's pretty decent for like like a 2-hour-ish movie. But I owned it. I ended up getting rid of it a while back, but I bought it again because it was only $5, and I now have it. I can put it next to the parent or the later adaptation of it. So I will maybe rewatch this at some point and do a review of this and just tell you guys what I think and see if my opinions changed on it some. So there's that. And then another series. I haven't heard too much about this show, honestly. But I liked the animation style, and then reading reviews online, I got a lot of really good reviews. So I'm interested in actually seeing what this one's about. I like the animation style. It looks a little weird. This might be considered another cute girls doing cute things anime, but with like a supernatural twist. I don't know. If you've seen this show, let me know what you think. It's this show called Windy Tales. It basically involves a group of schoolgirls that find that they can control the wind, I believe. So it'll be interesting to watch this show. I might start this one before I start a lot of the other ones. It was only like $12, I want to say, $12.50, and it's 13 episodes, so not a bad deal for $12.50, so it's like less than $1 per episode. But yeah, looking forward to watching this one, Windy Tales. And then, keeping in mind a couple months back, I bought Season 3 of The World God Only Knows, and I commented that I didn't have the OVA yet. And Right Stuff had it on sale for $7.50. So, I had to get it. It has like 4 OVA episodes on here, about 100 minutes. I like the design of this one. I like the cover. It's really cute and funny. So, yep, adding that to the collection. And then the final thing I bought via the Right Stuff was another release via like Lucky Penny, Nozomi, their own, Right Stuff's own production licensing company or whatever. It's this show called You're Being Summoned, Azazel, or something. Azazel, You're Being Summoned. It looks really funny and really cute. I've been meaning to watch it. It includes all 26 episodes. These are like, they're like 15-minute episodes each, so it's about 350-ish running time for this show. It looks really cute. It has like the security tag on here for some reason. I don't know. None of the other ones did. But this looks funny, and I can't wait to watch it. So that was all the anime that I bought via the Right Stuff DVD blowout sale, and then I did buy a couple things on eBay. So Funimation lost the license to Case Closed, and they, released only like 130-ish episodes of it originally, the television series. I missed out on getting the movies, but I did get the remaining Save Edition collections that I needed, so I got Season 3 right here. I bought this brand new for $14 off of a seller on eBay, so pretty good deal for that. There's 27 episodes in this particular collection. It has episode 53 through 79 on here. So there's that, and then Season 4 I also bought brand new, but this one was a little bit harder to find, and I had to pay a little bit more for this one brand new, so I paid $24 for this one, and it has episode 80 through 105. So there's that, and then finally I got Season 5, which has 25 episodes. I bought this, I couldn't find this one brand new for a reasonable price, but I did get it for $16, I want to say, used. So there's Season 5. This was the last set of episodes that they released. This is episode 106 through 130. And they might have dubbed a few more episodes, but I don't think they physically released them. So I now own Case Closed in its entirety. I already have Collection 1 and 2. They're on my bookshelf back here. And I've seen a few episodes here and there growing up on Adult Swim, and I really enjoyed them. I liked the dub even. I do like I said earlier, I do like mystery series, so it'll be interesting to sit down like marathon these because you can watch them kind of like at your own pace. There is kind of like an overarching, story going on in the background, but a lot of these cases and things are standalone, so that's what I enjoy about them. You can just kind of kick back at a random episode and you don't have to worry too much about a lot of things. But yeah, those are all the anime releases I got this month, and also the video games. Um, I'm gonna try and do a review, like I said, of The Wind Rises. I actually finally got around to watching it like about a week ago. So I'm gonna have a review of that up in probably a couple weeks. Next month, I'm not going to have as much to post collection-wise because I haven't really bought anything in the month of June. I've just been, I had a lot of birthdays coming up for people, and I have a lot of trips coming up and things like that. So this month or next month, I'm gonna try and compensate with posting a little bit, like a few more reviews, and maybe just do like a video about like what I'm currently watching and some rants and reviews about that. And I'm also going to try and watch another Studio Ghibli film called When Marnie Was There. So I will see you guys in part 2 of my collection update video, which is I'm going to show you all the comic books that I bought in the month of May 2018. Alright, see you then.